In the morgue, there was a beautiful girl, Anna. The man, Elliot, pulled the black coat under her and threw it into the trash can. Holding the scissors was about to cut the sling on her body. Anna slowly opened her eyes. "Where am I?" Elliot said that she was already dead. Anna opened her eyes and she believed in her eyes. "How can I still exchange words after dead?" Elliot walked to the side and took out her death certificate. The woman just remembered. She quarreled with her boyfriend and drove angrily on the road. Due to anger, she got into a car accident. She kept begging Elliot to let herself go. She promised not to say anything about it. Now her body can't move at all. Elliot took out the needle and thread Anna's wound. But Anna didn't feel any pain. Then he picked up a syringe of yellow medicine. He said that this medicine will relax the muscles after dead. It is more convenient for her to have plastic surgery. Holding Anna, the needle was pierced into the neck. Then Elliot said that your mother was coming. He covered her with a white cloth. A plump old woman pushed in a wheelchair, watching the daughter on the bed, shedding tears. She and her daughter had a final farewell. Elliot promised to fill the pit and bury the soil after finishing the repair. At night, Anna woke up from the bed. She touched her wrist and neck. She couldn't feel the flow of blood. Picked up the phone and tried to contact home. But the phone turned out to be disconnected. She went to the door, shouted, tried to get out. At the same time, a red car came here. It was Anna's boyfriend who wanted to see her. Elliot walked out to greet him. Elliot said that only immediate family members can go in. Obviously, he really wants to approach Anna. Anna heard her boyfriend's voice. She yelled loudly in the house. But the house was soundproof. Elliot left without hearing anything. Back to the house. Anna asked him why he didn't let her boyfriend see her. Why did he treat her like this? Elliot said she was already dead. She must accept reality. He wants to go out and prepare the coffin for Anna. After Elliot left, she picked up a pair of scissors. When Elliot entered the house, she was hiding a scissors, waiting for an opportunity. Waiting for him to be unprepared. Suddenly, she slashed scissors directly. Then ran to the door to escape. But the door was closed and locked. Elliot walked towards Anna. The woman turned around and held the scissors in her hand. Elliot walked straight over. She took the scissors and said she know how to do it. Unexpectedly, Elliot put the scissors on his neck. He actually let the girl attack if she can. Anna realized that she did not dare to do it. She said nervously that she could still breathe, may just fall into a coma. And still talking, how can? But Elliot said, people always talk to himself after dead. He can talk to the soul of dead person. His job is to make the cute corpse accept the death. Elliot said that 2 days later, it will be Anna's funeral. That was when she would be locked in a coffin and buried in the soil. The door was closed and he's gone. When Elliot came back, the house was smashed by Anna in a dazzling mess. She now accepted the fact. Elliot hung up her shroud. Anna looked at the clothes, was still a little unwilling. Because she was not ready to enter the coffin. She took the key secretly while Elliot was not paying attention. Elliot goes out the door and gets in the car to go to work. Anna hurriedly took out the key and inserted it into the keyhole. But there were too many keys, and she tried several times. Nervously, she broke the keys. On the other side, Elliot found out. He got in the car and hurried back to lock the door of the villa. He found Anna in the lobby. He pulled down the mirror cover to let Anna face the facts. She saw that her face was pale. It's not the color of a living person at all. Looking at the mirror, Anna was finally relieved. She finally realized that she was already dead. She closed her eyes and breathed down on the mirror. Elliot quickly wiped off the marks with a handkerchief. But this scene inside the house was seen by a child outside the window. The child was Anna's student. This day her boyfriend came to school to take her belongings. The boy told him that he saw Anna. This made him feel a little bit nervous. He learned that the certificate issued by the hospital only checked the pupils and pulse. There is a kind of medicine that can numb a person. But the local officer does not believe in nonsense. He angrily drove to Elliot's house. He broke in and shouted for Anna. He even knocked on the door frantically. But at this time, the woman in the house had already believed in Elliot. She did not respond at all. The boyfriend felt that he was too self-conscious and left. Anna said that she has no regrets now. She wakes up every day to go to work and go to sleep. There is no change. In waking up, Elliot opened the door and called Anna. She walked to the door and thought that there was no point in being alive. Now she thinks that maybe dead is her destiny. She was even grateful for her death. Today was funeral ceremony. He picked up a needle to give the woman a shot. My last wish is to take a look at her prosperous beauty. Elliot brought her a small mirror. She looked at her makeup and felt that this was the end. She exhaled and closed her eyes. She felt wrong, how hot her breath was. She realized Elliot was a liar. She is not dead at all. Elliot picked up a needle and stuck it on her big neck. Anna stopped struggling and motionless. Her makeup at the funeral was gorgeous. The woman looked at her daughter, cried a lot. Boyfriend rushed to see her for the last time. He put the diamond ring on Anna's hand. Elliot watched secretly in fear of revealing. Anna's eyes and mouth suddenly moved, but the boyfriend found nothing. Finally, he kissed his lover and left. Elliot posted Anna's picture on the wall. A wall full of person photos. These people are all his work. Anna woke up, realized being filled with soil. She knocked on the coffin but did not get any response. After having much to drink, Paul confronts Elliot. Elliot provokes him by saying, "Maybe she's still alive." Elliot ran away hurriedly. He drove so fast on the highway. He drank a lot of alcohol and didn't look at the speed of the car at all. A glimmer of light passed. He woke up here, lying on the bed. He found that he couldn't move. Elliot said he is already dead. He was panicked and gone crazy. Elliot took out a syringe and plunged in. Actually, Elliot is a serial killer. His goal is to kill these people who live meaningless, empty lives. That day at a person's funeral, Anna saw a man who opened his mouth. She scared and stepped back. He investigated and found that this could be his next goal. So he arranged for a car accident. Actually, he caused the accident. Because he's at the scene of the accident before anyone else, he has the time to inject Anna with a drug that slows her pulse to a near stop. She was living without a goal all day long. Many questions pop up right now. Why take the long route of convincing these people that they are dead? Comment below to share your thought. Please like, share and subscribe.